She looks a bit evil now.
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
I just can't get you out of my head.
So I went to look in the basement, even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms, but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there, but I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it.
Why is Harry not more, like, weirded out?
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Oh, it's bugged out. Okay. It bugged out a little bit there, so I'm gonna guess that she got up and left the room. But I'm gonna go on YouTube, find a long play, and I'll put in the end of that cutscene now, just in case there was something important.
Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
So we're back in the hospital again. Like, Harry doesn't seem that confused by the fact that he just keeps teleporting around the world. You know, I'm gonna have to watch this again. Like, when I edit the footage, I'll watch it back when I'm not feeling too unwell, and I'll figure it all out. And I think it's just a very complicated, like, plot of the game anyway, and I guess a lot of it might be open to interpretation, but no, just obviously Dahlia wanted to catch Alessa and used us to do it. So I guess we have to follow where she went. Yep, this is definitely not the hospital.
I'm being summoned.
Okay.
What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it.
Alright.
Cheryl.
Little girl. Short. Black hair. He's walking out in slow motion dramatically. This is looking like the hospital again. Oh, the birdcage. So we last saw the birdcage in the hospital on the second floor, and now there's a key in it. Interesting. Wonder if we're going to find the VHS player again as well. Oh? There's a key in the faucet, but I can't get it out no matter how much I pull. Just keys everywhere. The word Phaleg is carved onto the door. I'll figure it out. Ooh! I told you the clock was relevant. I said I remembered the clock being important. Can't get to it as a glass cover. So we're back in the antique shop. So I need to get the glass cover off of there. Just a wall. Yeah, it's not just a wall. You need an item to break it down, I'm guessing. Can you get behind here? No. Right, so we're revisiting a bunch of old rooms and old locations. Oh shit, there's another one. Old strategy. Fairly easy to kill these things. Guess I'll have to kick it. Where are you? Where are you? Right, so which doors have I not checked? That's where I came through, check that one. That's the weird room with the thingy key in it. This door here was locked. I went into this one here. Right, double doors here. Locked. This is what all the keys, this is what all these keys are for. Another one's locked. The word Ophiel is carved on the door. So each key probably corresponds to a specific door. Oh, this is the basement of the hospital. Yes. Oh, we're in the school. This is cool. Like, this is obviously right, like, close to the end because we appear to be... I knew there was an empty room that had one table in it. Like, all the way through, I've been saying all these things of, like, I'm sure I remembered this thing. I'm sure I remembered that thing. But because it's only coming from half-baked memories from my childhood, none of it made any sense. But, like, now that I'm back and, like, you can find stuff like this, it's like, oh, yeah, this thing did exist. This was a thing. It's just that it was at the end of the game, in the finale section. And because I don't remember the finale at all, I've been those memories have been coming up throughout the rest of the game. Go home. Thief. Drop dead. Lovely. Been here before as well. There's a screwdriver. There are pliers. Okay, so I guess I can use the pliers to get the one out of the pipe. Any items around here? No. This room, we've been to this room as well before. This is the room that had the basement key for the hospital, I think. Yeah, so screwdriver by pliers for key and pipe. Screwdriver maybe for the clock cover. There was also something in the old hospital that required a screwdriver. There was that plate on the wall that you had to unscrew. Right, so hopefully I can just use the pliers on this. Yep. Okay, so this is the key of Ophiel, which was the door towards the end of the corridor. I think I have checked all the other doors, haven't I? Is Ophiel this one? Yeah. Oh, it's another bloody corridor. This thing as well! Everything's coming together. There is a slate. So. And then a keypad. So I'm guessing this is locked then. Yeah. Alright, we'll come back to that puzzle in a bit, just in case we don't have everything for it. This is the door I just came through. Alright, what about this one? Nope. Nope. Oh, there's so many doors. What is this room? Okay, we've got scales, fish. Oh, these are star signs. Can't remember the scales, but I think that's Cancer, Taurus, Gemini. Oh, this place is just puzzle central. I love it. Alright, let's try to figure this out. 4. Four? Can't be as simple as that, right? Fish is 0. 2. 10. it could be a corresponding month deal, but then why would that be 0? Because look, we've got the Archer now, and then we've got... Now, Gemini's the twins. Pisces, maybe, is the fish? I don't know. The Taurus is 4. Maybe somewhere in here there's a calendar we can use to figure it out. Let's not try and figure out a puzzle without having explored everywhere first. Just on the off chance you're missing a bit of information. Locked, locked, locked. Sorry, not locked, jammed. Oh, this was the slate that I kept thinking you might have had to use the rock drill on. Names engraved on the lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them, the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. So this is related to that list that's around the corner. The names are engraved, the Grim Reaper's list. So the people who are dying, that's the list. The head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. So from young to old, and then maybe it's like first letters or something. Either way, we've got clues for that one now. Know the door? Right, let's go back to that one first. So, take a look. So those numbers on the left must be the ages. So young and old... Oh, it's altar, I'm guessing, isn't it? Yeah, it's altar. No, wait. No. Oh, it's alert. Altar has a second A. Yes! Easy does it. Surprised I've not had another creature to kill. It's been a while since I saw those nurses. You'd think if this was like endgame stuff, every time you went into a new room, you would encounter the creatures of that room. It's this door over here. Oh, now where am I? Oh, is this the place where I need the screwdriver that I mentioned? Oh no, there's just a symbol on the wall. The Amulet of Solomon. Great, what do I need you for? Oh, cutscene?
Harry,
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
Jesus, Harry. Bit harsh. The music's so good. I also said she bled from her face. I knew that was a thing. Just leave. Yeah, just leave.
Lisa.
What happens if you go back in? Oh, you can. Oh, there's a book on the floor. A diary. Asked doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It was too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me to the hospital. Feeling bad, need to throw up, but nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I tried to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. I mean, obviously she was left with some kind of permanent scar from... There's nothing else to hear, is there? From the treatment of Alessa or whatever happened. I probably will do like a deep dive into the story of this game after I finish it, just so I can clarify any points for myself. Because Silent Hill is always quite complicated in its lore, with everything relating to everything else. So this Key of Solomon. But can I solve this other puzzle though? Zero. It could literally just be the star signs in order. But do you need to know them, or do they exist in game? Like, if I looked it up, would it be? Is that cheating? It's not cheating. You know what? If I think that's what it is, somebody could know this knowledge offhand. So I'm gonna have a look and just see if that's what it is. Because if it's not, if I need extra clues, that's fine. Okay, here we are. Alright, so if this is right, Pisces the fish would be the first one. So that would be 0. No, that doesn't make sense then. Because it would then go ram and then bull, which means that bull would be 2. But it's not, it's 4. So that can't be the order. There must be another part to this puzzle that I'm not seeing. Either way, I'm guessing I have to find something else. It's a shame I don't have a map for this place. It would be quite nice to know exactly where I have been. I've been in... Yeah, I think I've checked all the doors in here, though. What do I use the Key of Solomon for? It's locked. The word Hagith is carved on the door. What was down here? That was that room that had the 2 items in. I still have the screwdriver. Let me go see the clock. Here it is. Alright, let's see if I can open this. No. There was a square hole in the center of the clock. Hands the clock, it's a key. So I need something that's square. Okay, so the only place I seem to be able to go to is to solve this puzzle here. So I've got 4 symbols on the walls, and then 3 on here. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, I think I've cracked it. I think it's number of limbs. The fish don't have any limbs. The bull's got 4. 2... I guess that could count as 2? 10. Are the 10 legs on this picture? Yes. Okay, solved. Perfect. Okay, so centaurs have 6. And 2 kids have 8. Yes. Ah, wasn't too hard in the end. What's this? The Stone of Time. How does that help me? Oh, where do you come from? Large stone with clock face design. Oh, it goes in the clock. Okay. No. Stay away. I wonder why the hospital is the centre of everything in this game. I guess maybe it's because this is where they were messing with Alessa. It's just strange that the hospital seems to be like the fulcrum to which the entire story seems to pivot. Right, so I guess if I put this thing in the bottom of this, then the front opens and I can get the next key. Is it going to ring 12 times? Oh, Jesus! I wasn't expecting that to be so violent. The Key of Hagith. That was the one at the end of the corridor, wasn't it? This one here. Okay, new room. Oh, it's the lift. So am I just going to start wandering through loads more areas from the game then? But as the hospital, as the yeah, with the hospital layout. Come on, close the gap. Come on, there you go. Let me through. You two, come on, I'm right here. You see me, I've got my light on. Come on. Come on, there you go. Alright, did I miss any doors? I tried that one. Let's try this one. Okay. Oh! The Crest of Mercury. So this is the jewellery shop that was inside the mall. Why are we revisiting all of these old locations? What's the lore reason for this? Ring of Contract. I am definitely going to have to look this up afterwards. Like, there must be a reason why. Like, because these are locations that are crucial to Harry and his story. So we've got something there. There. Yep, come on. Come on. The nurses don't really pose much of a threat when I've got this weapon. It is absolutely the best weapon in the game. Oh, this is unlocked from the other side. Cool. Wait, so I used a lift, but I've unlocked it. This is... I don't know why I'm questioning it. Like, the whole place is mind-bending, isn't it? Ammo. Which room is this? Give me the ammo. Oh, this is one of the offices. Camera. This is the office from the hospital, I think. That's a broken light. Well, those rooms where you heard the noises, I wonder if they'll turn up again. The ones that like jump scared you. Oh, two at once. Can I handle it? Oh, damn it. One of them got me. No! No! Gotta give myself a bit of threat, don't I? How much damage do they do? Nothing. Wow. Is this where the squid was? Yes, this is... I told you, this thing with a screwdriver. It's all coming together. All this stuff that didn't make sense. So... Oh, why does the music just get so much more intense? Electricity is flowing through the key. I'll get shocked if I grab it now. Is there anything I've got that could do it? No. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. What do you do to get rid of the electricity? Maybe I can find like a generator room? I'm sure I've tried every door here. I could also try floor 3. I didn't go to floor 3 in the elevator. I guess this is called the Nowhere Hospital. Oh. Another altar room. So there's 3 keypads here. 3 keypads here. Looks like an altar. I wonder what they worship. Is this where I start putting all of these weird named items? Maybe I can pour my weird goo in it. My plastic goo I got ages ago. No. Right, I guess maybe I come here later. Unless maybe I have to put the codes in on these doors first. What items have I got that aren't part of what appears to be some kind of ritual? So there's the Crest of Mercury, the Amulet of Solomon, the Ring of Contract. So there's 3 items that are all this of something. This is just a camera. What would I need to flash? I have no idea what to do. It doesn't help that my head is throbbing. This area is definitely end game. And once I finish this, I imagine like that altar upstairs. I'm going to put stuff into that altar. Probably end up with like a final boss battle. And then that'll be the end of the game. So I'm thinking it might be a good opportunity. The elevator doesn't appear to be working. Oh my god! Why are there so many in this room now? I can't get away from them! They didn't do any damage. Is that room relevant, or did it just spawn them in? I feel like I want to know. Oh, immediately! Get off! What about this? Nope, this room is not for anything. Literally just to give you, to scare you and use your ammo. Yeah, I think what I'm tempted to do is I'm tempted to put a pin in this now, because the next time I play this will likely be the final time. Particularly right now, because I've still got a headache and I'm still not feeling too well. Pushing through to try and figure out, like, I want my wits about me for the ending. I don't want to be feeling off. So I'm tempted to, like I say, put a pin in it and come back to this a bit fresher, and then maybe I'll be able to think through this area a bit more. So the moment I'm just going to be running around like a headless chicken until I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Hello YouTube! It's like a week or 2 later, but I'm back to finish Silent Hill. Where are we? Okay, we're at an altar. And we've got the thing on the doors. So, last time I got stuck, because I couldn't figure out what I was doing next. That's why I stopped playing. I was getting a little frustrated the fact I was stuck. Can I do anything in this room? Because I haven't really properly looked around this room. So if I remember correctly, you can check out the Lights of the Future. Yeah, okay, so there's the one that's like the light from above, and then there's the light illuminating the darkness. And then there's a door on either side, and these doors have interactable puzzles. So, I reckon what we have to do is something to do with this room. Camera, Ring of Contract. Yeah, so I've got the ring, I've got the amulet, I've got the crest. But none of these work on this altar. And then, like, maybe you'll have to light these somehow? And then each of these doors has a puzzle on. The Light of the Future. The light illuminating the darkness. Why are they both about light? Alright, cool. I did think it was a bit weird that the description of the camera specified that it had a flash. So when I was flicking through then, it's like camera with flash. It's like, why would I need to know? Oh, because it's relevant. Okay. Well, at least I'm not dawdling around for ages at the start of this. I can actually just get on with it. And I'm guessing you have to draw these symbols out on those doors, like with the buttons. So you've got top left triangle, bottom right angle, and then bottom corner arrow. So it was this, and then let's say bottom corner arrow. Progress is being made. What's in this room? Oh, what's this? Birdcage key. There we go. Okay, so now we can open the birdcage. Right. Progress is being made. Excellent. What's the other door then? I guess just another piece of another puzzle. So we got plus, we got arch, and we got bottom left triangle. Plus. Arch. Bottom left triangle. Ooh, health drink. And then... This looks like the... Is this the office where we found the spilled stuff on the floor? I think it is. Can we read these books? No. Huh? Guess it's just a health drink. Weird. Wait, right, so... Birdcage. Where was the birdcage? I think it was the first door I went in. So it'll be this floor. End of the... I need to find, like, the upper end of the arch of the... How to describe this? The corridors are like horseshoe shapes. I need to find... If I can get through here. That's just... Yeah, that's the... This is how I got in here. Is this one then? Oh, I told you it was the first door I came in, yeah. Use the birdcage key. The key of phallic. So this is another one of the doors that I needed to unlock. I think they're all in this corridor. They had symbols on them, didn't they? Yeah, like this. So this one. Key of phallic. Oh, progress is being made. So good. Cutscene? Oh, something to kill. Sounds like a nurse, so I may as well save the ammo. Like, not that it really matters at the moment. I've got 170 odd ammo, and I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end. I don't know if I'll be using... Like, whatever the... Oh, shit, someone got me. What was it? Wait. That's a ghost thing. Those things have never attacked me before. Betrayed by the very ghost babies I worshipped. I'm so depressed. What's in here? That's locked. The word Bethor. God, there's even more keys. Okay, the word Bethor is there. Maybe Bethor's the one behind the electric thing. Because that's the only other key I can think of. Oh, the kitchen. Cool. Sat on the floor. Oh, it's just decoration. So what's inside here? That was always there, the box, wasn't it? Is there something on the floor I can pick up? Oh, something's stuck in here. The chain is missing a link. There is a dagger of Melchior. Take it. What do I need a dagger for? Oh no. You can't take it without fixing the link. That's what it must be. Okay, right. So, this time, don't take the thing out. You know, it should really be obvious if you think about it. Because there's a missing link. You can hear something inside. And the dagger is clearly holding the door closed. Like, you can make that assessment yourself, but you're so used to in this game just taking every object that's available to you. To here. Let's check this one. What's this room? Oh, this is that storeroom that leads, that was in the previous hospital. God. I'm never going to quite get used to the movement in this. It reminds me as well of the first Silent Hill, the first Tomb Raider game. It's the way that those games handle as well, is that you have to rotate and then walk. And so doing platforming puzzles in those games always resulted in you falling off a cliff. It was so ridiculous. Like, you had to line yourself up perfectly. So they had like the L1 and the R1 button. You had to strafe side to side in order to line yourself up with the edge of the surface. And then you had to take a step back to get the full run up. Those games are always a bit janky. So I'm looking for something that I can use. What's this over here? Jelly beans. Do you want to open the bag? Yes? Who opens bags like that? What's inside? Key of Bethor. That seems kind of pointless. So what's in here? Anything useful? Oh, it's the television room. Can I play the tape still? Will it make more sense now? Oh, it will.
Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Okay. Well, that looks like Lisa, who's in the same clothing. That sounded the same. I'm guessing the little girl they're talking about is Alessa. It was Alessa, wasn't it? Not Alyssa. Okay, how many more doors are in this corridor? 2. Aratron. Alright. Oh. Why does this room look so nice compared to the rest of them? Cards are scattered on the floor. Well, look at the picture. Fine, don't. At least there's a save point, though. There we go. Child's room. I remember this. This looks familiar. I remember this bit here. I'm pretty sure this is the last door. Like, you go through this door and you get to the end, like, boss or arena. Yeah. I remember this door. I remember this door being important. Locked. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rights. Unveil thy fate. So I need 5 of the items. I know the blade is in the fridge. And I currently have, I think, 4 of them. I know I've got 3 of them. I've got crest, amulet, and ring. So I guess I'll find the other one. Child's drawings are scattered all over the floor. Unusual. Okay, well, I got the key to Bethor. Oh, there's also another one over here that needs a key as well. Oh, I've already loaded that one, haven't I? Okay, so I guess Bethor's the next one, which was down here. This one. Oh, the generator room. Okay, I did say I think there would be a generator. No special weapon waiting for me here, though. Love the hammer. It's so good. The generator's working. Do you want to press the switch? So if I turn the generator off now, it should turn the power off in the room with the key, which means I can get access to that key. Hopefully that doesn't do anything else negative to the world. And then back through here. Right, where was that key room? We'll use your brain, Brad. I think it was the next floor up, which I should be able to access through this door. Oh. Wait, is it going to be one of those baby things? You know, I'm just going to shoot whatever it is. Can't be bothered doing it properly. Only takes 2 shots. Oh, there's another one. It's this one, I think. I was wrong. Maybe the one right at the end. Yes. Okay. There is a key of Aratron. Take it. Yes. Sweet. Okay. I can now get whatever's through the Aratron door. I love how maze-like this area is. Just constant... Like, it's a small enclosed space. You don't feel like you're running everywhere. But there's so many rooms and passages and secret, like, teleportation to different places. It's great. Where did I come through? Was it here? Oh. Wait, I didn't know I had the shotgun out. When did I get the shotgun out? Wasting my shotgun ammo. I thought I had the pistol. They've got little ghost knives. Die. All the way through the game, those ghost babies have been nothing, and now right at the end, they're attacking me with little ghost knives. Where am I going? Down here. This one. And then Aratron was right at the end on the right. Oh, yeah. Good memory.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
What? The problem with the lore of this game is it's a bit awkward to remember and figure out. When they mention about the other child's half a soul or whatever, so this has something to do with Silent Hill 3, because I think it's something to do with like Alyssa is being tortured or in pain or whatever, so projects like a half of its soul out to another being, and that's Cheryl. But I don't remember. Like I'd have to look it up afterwards, I think. Alyssa. So it is Alyssa, not Alyssa. Yeah, this is the same room from last time in the hospital. Wait, what did I get from that room? I was hoping I could pick something up and it'll be like a strap that I can use to secure that fridge. There's nothing behind here, is there? There must be an item in here I can pick up. Otherwise, what's the point? Is there something next to the picture? No. This feels like something I can get. Yes, it is. There we are. The Disc of Ouroboros. So this is the only item I've got left now is the one in the fridge. But how do I fasten the fridge? Am I missing something? You already have it. I'll have a look through. Don't give me too many hints unless I ask for it, though. I want to figure stuff out for myself. If I get stuck, I will ask, because otherwise I'm just going to be studying for ages. But now that you've said you do have it, I actually remember. Weirdly, the memories come back to me. As soon as you mentioned that I already have the item, my brain went, which of the items have I got? All right, I remember which one. Yeah, no. Now that you've said it, I know. The chain is missing a link. Do not take the dagger. Ring of contract. Rustic, hefty-looking material ring of unknown. Rusty, hefty-looking ring of unknown material. Got it the second time. There we go. I thought the ring had to go into the door, because it's called the ring of contract. All the other items just called like camera and tape. But all these ones have a special name, so Trixia. A Trixia Dethinkin. that it's meant to be used on the door. Right, so now I can take the dagger. And I think it'll probably still do the thing where it stopped, but it won't be able to get out. I wonder if the reason why I remember this is because it scared me as a child. I'm curious as to maybe that's the reason why this bit stuck with me. Because I reckon like the stopping and turning around and hearing the banging, that's a creepy thing for a kid. Okay, so now I've got... How many of the items have I got? See, I've only got 4. I thought it was 5. Go back to a room and just put them in. If they're in, then I can at least figure out what I've got left to get. I thought you said there were 5 things you had to put in. Unless you have to jam something else into the door and get the ring back. Let's find out. No, there's definitely not space for a ring on there. Let's put on what I've got and see what I'm missing. So the Amulet of Solomon. Crest of Mercury. The Dagger of Melchior. The Disc of Ouroboros. So what's missing? Oh, it won't let me look now. Thanks, game. The Camera of Flash. I'm sure I've been in all of the rooms though, right? So is it just somewhere lying around that I've just not picked up? It's not just in here, is it? Guess let's have another look around. Thought I checked everywhere. Oh. I've not been in this room. I went in every room in this corridor. I mean, obviously not. Well, I mean, this solves the issue. I'm getting really lucky today. We're just stumbling into the right places. The Ankh. Okay. I thought I checked every door in this corridor. That's really weird. So this is like the second one along, right? Oh, no, it's the one on the left-hand side on the way up. So I must have done this one here, then gone to that one, and then across, and forgotten to check the middle one. Which, I mean, last time I was in the corridor like this, in the previous hospital, I also missed the same door. So it must just be something to do with the way that I'm approaching the doors. But having this final item means that it's looking like it's time. Oh, there's a reason that there's a save point here. Let's take a second, because I'm aware that through the end of this, through this door at least, is some kind of encounter. I don't know what the final boss of this is. Alright, let's see if I can pluck it out of my mind. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. So, I remember one of the Silent Hill bosses being this weird, like, distended creature that has a woman's head and long black hair. I don't know if that's the boss from Silent Hill 1 or Silent Hill 3, or even both. Because I know these two games are linked, this one and the third one. But it could be that you fight the same boss. So I think one of them... Doesn't Dahlia eat a baby? I think Dahlia eats a fetus and turns into a monster. But I don't know if it's this one, or the last, or the third one. Well, enough procrastination. It's time to face the demons.
Come along. No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
I'm calling it now. This is definitely gonna be the fetus eating one. If she doesn't eat the fetus in that scene, I'll do a shot, because I'm pretty sure that memory I've got there is from this. Because she's gonna be like, oh, I can have the power myself, and eat it and then transform into a monster. I bet you that's what I'm remembering from my nightmares. This door is jammed. This door is jammed. Okay. Now look at the pictures. Nah, but they're all creepy photos. This is really cool, actually. This design of, like, because you're walking down the stairs thinking that you're walking down a normal house stairs, and they just keep going. So you're just descending into the depths. Come on. Fetus eating moment. Do I remember it?
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
I'm looking for a little girl. Short black hair.
Anyone who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born.
Something that begins with a Z.
That day has finally come.
The letter Z. I remember
The
it.
time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise,
Doesn't have waffle on.
my daughter will be the mother of God.
Or maybe it's not the baby eating one then. Maybe that's the third one. I guess I always shot when the cutscene ends. They're so majestic.
It's awake. Now no one can interfere.
Cheryl!
Give up. That person no longer exists. This is a god descending among us to reach out and save us.
Okay, hang on, right? Okay, so first of all, I was wrong about the fetus eating. Like I said, that must be the third one. Is there more? Like, I've got that weird red liquid, and I remember that's got something to do with one of the good endings. I don't think I can get the good ending plus, because that involves loads of extra steps that I just didn't remember. Like the thing with the stone cut, or whatever it was called, the rock hammer, the rock drill. But I do have that liquid. Maybe you can pour it on her. Maybe that's how you get like one of the good endings. Because at the moment, I think you can either attack her, I'm going to try it. Because I've had no other opportunity to use that. So if I walk up to her now... Oh, you can't get close to her. Can I just use it? Nope. What if I just shoot it? Either way, I guess I'm doing a shot. Because it's not looking like there's a feet seat moment here. Cheers, everyone. Ugh. Stuff's not great. Should I just shoot her then? I mean, if I can't get close to her, then... Oh. Is there anything else in the room? Maybe I'm missing something. What's this thing here? Oh, it's just like death. Is this hurting me? Yes, very much so. I mean, this is the final boss, so it doesn't even matter if I use my shit, does it? Oh well, guess you're getting shot. How are you meant to avoid that? Maybe you're not. If I run, do I still get struck? Yeah. I do. Maybe I can shoot her with something else? You lose health so fast. I've only got 1 ampule left. I don't want to use that. Maybe if I show her the videotape, she'll be like, no, a tape! Shooting can't be the right answer. Because, like, I mean, she is bleeding. I've got a save file. I'll use some ammo. I feel like I'm wasting ammo that I could potentially use on some other more dangerous boss. Maybe if I get closer and I can use the liquid. How close can I get? Oh, I'm also dying again. Alright, let's do it. Splash it on her. Use the liquid! I guess you just have to keep shooting her. Fuck it, like, I've got nothing else I'm doing at the moment. I've got a save file. I can always just go through it again. Ah. This just doesn't feel like what you're meant to do. Have I got anything else? Okay, so I've got my weapons. Turn my radio on. Fuck it, maybe it makes a weird noise. Yeah, the gun isn't doing anything. There's no... I've wasted all my ammo. So... I guess if there's going to be a more decrepit boss after this. What do you do? Can't turn my flashlight on. I guess there's something in the room? Why is this here? Why is there a railing? Can I get in this gap here? No. Is there an escape? Maybe I'm supposed to die. No, I am not. When Harry has the light turned off, enemies lava. Thanks, Tips. Thanks. Changing my gameplay right now. Right, so there's definitely something else. But what? I've got my ammo back as well. Yeah. Maybe I have to whack her with a stick. Maybe I can whack a barrier. Die, barrier! This game's usually very good at, like, helping you out with this kind of stuff. This must be relevant. Can I break these? Oh, you die fast. Cool, good to know. Right, so this is an optional item. I know that you don't need this item in order to complete the game. There is a chance that if you have it in your inventory, you have a different ending scene. So there is a chance maybe it does need to be used. Can I drink it? No. This is the VHS for the VHS player. This doesn't matter. We've used the camera before. Can't use it now. Health drinks, weapons, like shooting a... The thing is, shooting can't be the answer because there is potentially a chance that you can come into this scene with no ammo. And if you can't get close enough to melee her, then attacking her isn't the answer. So attacking her, dealing damage, isn't the solution to this. Why can't you just say to her, are you a little girl? Short black hair. Come on, Brad, remember. You've seen this fight before. Your brother played it. What did he do? He didn't get electrocuted. I'm just trying to think what other things I can actually do. Because like I said, it can't be attacking her because you might end up with no ammo. And if you came in without any ammo, then yeah, or you could waste your... Like, they'd be soft-locked if you didn't have any ammunition. So it can't be anything to do with the ammunition. I feel like if it was outlasting it, you'd be given a clue as to how to do that. I just feel like it's got to have something to do with... Like, why are there 5, like, some random pillars here? They serve no purpose. I do think it might just be shooting her and you got a bad ending. Yeah, but what if you didn't have any ammo? That's why I'm finding it weird, like... There's no reason at this point in the game for you to... Like, if you had no ammunition, are you just soft-locked? I can just keep shooting her and see. Like, I mean, what I'll die and I'll load it in. I'll just use all my ammo on her and just see what happens. Yeah, shooting shed blood. But if you can't... If you actually can't reach her, because you've only got, like, a melee weapon or you don't have any ammunition, then what are you supposed to do in that situation? Does it give you ammo when the fight starts? Or will it spawn ammo around the map if you don't have any? Alright, let's just shoot her. Alright, let's start with... I'm going to save the rifle ammunition on the off chance. Because I'm sure that there's an actual grotesque monster as a final boss. I do remember there being some weird monster. It's not a god, it's a monster. So... I want to save that ammo, so let's just shoot. And then when I hear her do the electric thing, I'll just start running just to save some health. I guess I'll just keep doing this, and if I run out of ammunition, then that's clearly not what you're supposed to do. It is currently the only thing I can do that has any kind of visual effect in the game. So maybe it is that it just gives you loads of ammo when you start the fight, but I don't see it like it would. Damn it, I forgot to do the hell thing. Can I just ask, is it shooting? Is it a damage-based thing? Because I can't be asked doing that again if it's not what I... Just yes or no will do. Yes, okay. So what happens if you don't have any ammo? What are you supposed to do if you go into that fight without any ammunition? Is there some kind of failsafe in place? If you've got no ammo, is the barrier not there? Like, does it make a difference to the game? After a few minutes. It just dies. That's amazing. Well, so you just have to avoid the damage for a while and just gives up. They actually couldn't think of anything better than that in the game. Like, they could have just had it not have the barrier. They could have just got rid of the barrier and it would have been fine. You could hit it with a melee weapon. If you don't have any weapon, I get it. Maybe having to put a failsafe in that way. If you just didn't pick up any of the melee weapons all the way through the game. Oh, that's amazing. That's actually really funny. Right, anyway, I guess I just keep shooting it then. Oh, I just got to keep shooting it and not dying every single time. So, in that case, like, the thing is, I'm sure there's a nightmare version of this monster afterwards. This isn't the final boss. There's definitely a weird monster afterwards. So, like I said, I don't want to waste the good ammo. I want to save that for the actual annoying boss. So I'm just going to have to keep shooting the pistol. I just don't know how many shots it takes. Alright, then when she starts electricing, run in a circle. Oh, and yeah, bouncing off the barrier is actually really helpful. then start shooting again. Wait for the electric. Start going. Ah, hit the edge of the arena. I wasted time. Right. Remember to use your health items though, Brad. I might use the ampule here. Maybe this is a good opportunity to use that. Because the health regeneration you get from that for the next 3 minutes or so might be very useful in not accidentally dying. Ah, fuck it, I'm using it. Screw it. I just want to get past this bit. I'll at least try and avoid damage, but at least if I hit it, I don't need to stop constantly. I don't know how many bullets it's going to take. I mean, obviously it is a final. Maybe it's based on the amount of ammo you have. Oh my god. Die. I missed my shotgun. Why? I'm so bad at maneuvering. Oh, alright, let's do another lap. There we go. Alright. Progress was made.
Daddy.
Cheryl!
Thank you, Daddy. Goodbye.
Cheryl? Can't be. Can't leave like this. This can't be happening. Cheryl? Cheryl!
Where's my big monster? Ugh. Well, that feels like a bad ending. So, if I remember right, there's 5 endings to this game. There's bad, there's like bad minus, there's the good and then good plus, and then there's the UFO ending. This is obviously the shittest one. I had that weird vial, but clearly I haven't got anything else that I needed to use it. No. Yeah, no, so my brother, when he played through it, he got all of the endings, and he also, because like, he was very much a completionist when he was a kid, and I remember him getting, in Silent Hill 3, there's a special, like, because you get the lightsaber, what was it called, it's like the beam saber, I think, you get that for finishing the game in, like, a certain amount of time with very few saves. He did that, like, he was obsessed with playing these games. So I have seen all of the endings in these games before. That's why I have like the vague idea of the way that you do them, like whether you get the rock drill, and I'm sure there's something to do with a chainsaw, or I think there's a chainsaw. I don't know, but it's that like coming back to this from years of having not played it. I was never gonna remember how to get the good ending. However, I did make it to a ending. I've completed the game. Finally! After so many streams. I think I started this on like the 1st of October. It's taken me a month and a half, on and off. And, as I do, like, you know, summarise the game. Silent Hill, great game. Love it. It always has been one of my favourite game series, Silent Hill. And it's like, it's a crime that it's taken me this long to come back to it. Because I haven't played through... Well, I've never completed Silent Hill 1 until now. First time. I never completed Silent Hill 1 as a kid. Like I said, my brother always did it for me because I was too scared. But like, we got this 2000, it says, and this is the Platinum version. I'll wait for it to get to the menu. Oh. Is he just dead? What? Oh, this is the joke outtakes bit, isn't it? I remember this. I guess I'll leave this on. This is fun. What a juxtaposition. Main character dead in car. Outtakes. These are also really creepy as well. I don't remember this scene. Oh no! That's the most terrifying thing in the whole game. Does he fall off? Yeah! I appreciate that they did this. It's like, it's such a weird little thing for them to have done. And obviously not even crediting the voice actors in this bit. They're just crediting the character names. As if the characters were actually acting it out. Here we go. Okay, so I actually get to see what happened. Okay, so game clear 1. 24 saves. Yeah, I was saving it all the way through on the actual save points. As if I was going to do it. 8 continues. I think all but maybe 1 or 2 were in the... all but maybe 1 or 2 of those were at the end in that final thing. Items, not a bad number of items. 100 enemies by fighting, 36 by shooting. So more melee. Rank 3. No aiming shots, 38. Okay. Probably the shotgun, I guess. Oh, and these are the special items. Yeah, so I told you there was a chainsaw. It's right there. Rock drill, chainsaw, gasoline. Right, well, I'm not going to be playing through it again. The whole point is to play through it once. Maybe at some point in my own time I might do it again. But now is your time, Slick. So anyone watching this on YouTube, it's Slick in the chat. Is clearly a Silent Hill fan. They've been laughing at my misfortune for the past like half hour or so. So run me through the good endings and how you get them. Just like refresh my memory from when I was younger. So there's 4 endings. I had the liquid, the red liquid. And the reason I picked that up is because I remembered that I had to have it. But obviously I don't know where I used it. The red fluid is for Sybil. Oh, wait, so if I'd thrown that on Sybil in the merry-go-round, would that have saved her? Did I not need to shoot her? Oh, I feel so bad. She walked up to me threateningly. I was defending myself. It wasn't me. It purges her of the faux god. Now that you've said that, that does sound kind of familiar. But you know what? I was committed. So the good ending consists of 1 or 2 things if you did the side quest in the resort and if you saved Sybil's life. To save her, you need to use the red liquid on her, and in the resort you must save Kaufman from the monster in the Annie's bar and follow his clue for another vial of liquid, which he'll use in the final fight on a lesser. And you fight... Okay, the incubus. That's the thing I remember in the weird creature that I said was like the extra... Interesting. Right, so... it sounds like I had the red liquid and I was supposed to save Sybil with that. Which I just shot her to death. And also in the amusement park, there was somewhere else you could go to find Kaufman. And if you'd saved him, that would have led to being able to have the actual final fight. I'm a little annoyed that I didn't remember or think about throwing that liquid on Sybil. Because I could have actually made that step myself. I could have figured that out. But... because like obviously she's an important character. She's like a friend character. So yeah, I probably could have figured out that I could have used that on her simply through the process of there must be a way to save her because she's a good character. If you let Sybil die and don't do Kaufman's quest, you get the worst ending, which I did. If Sybil lives and you don't save Kaufman, you get bad plus. So I still would have got a bad ending, even because I wouldn't have done the Kaufman bit. I completely forgot about that. If Sybil dies but Kaufman's cycle is done, that's the good end. If you save Sybil and do Kaufman's, you get the good plus. Okay, that makes sense. I could swear that the good endings had something to do with the chainsaw and the gasoline. But I guess that's just to get the better items on the second playthrough. But no, that was Silent Hill. Highly recommend. It's a very good game. At some point, I'll be playing Silent Hill 2 and then 3 and then The Room. As I said, they're all here. Let's just get them. I'm so glad I kept all of my old games from when I was younger, because it's so nice to be able to show them off. Yeah, so I've got an original copy of Silent Hill 2 here, inside the cardboard case. I don't know if this is worth any money. It's not like we looked after it. This thing is well used. But then I also picked up this, which is the Silent Hill 2 Director's Cut. Which, if anybody isn't aware, so I can't remember any of the differences apart from the mission with Maria. You have like an extra Maria mission. I'll tell you in the back, won't it? Explore a blood-curdling brand new bonus scenario never seen before. So that's like control Maria for the first time. New areas, weapons, and items. So I don't know if that's just in the Maria section. But I do have OG Silent Hill 3. And then also Silent Hill 4 as well. Oh, this also has this one. Let's see what's inside this one. The Ultimate Survival Kit? Oh, it's advertising... One second. So this little leaflet here, the little Ultimate Survival Guide leaflet, is advertising this. This is the Silent Hill for The Room official guide, which I just so happen to own. It's so cool. I love that they used to do stuff like this. They used to make the guides for the games. So I've got 3 other guides. I've got this one. I've got Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't have Metal Gear Solid 3, which is sad. But I do have this. So if you watch this on YouTube, thank you for watching all the way through. If you want to watch these live, then you can head over to twitch.tv/Overdog, which will be in the description. Yeah, no, at some point I will be playing Silent Hill 2 and then 3 and then 4. But I don't tend to play the same game franchise twice in a row. I have a break from it and I come back a bit fresher. So this will be it for Silent Hill at the moment. If you're interested in seeing what happens in the alternate endings, then I guess go and look it up. Enough people have done playthroughs and done long plays that you can watch all of the endings. If anyone particularly wants me to do it, then I guess if this video gets... What's a big number? I mean, for my particular channel, we'll say 500. If this video gets 500 views, then I'll play through again and I'll get the other endings, particularly the UFO ending. That one's going to be fun. Yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure that you don't accidentally transfer yourself into the other world and die. So that's a rough way to go. Just looks so unsanitary.